Good afternoon. A sharp political dispute has emerged within the coalition government after Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez unveiled new measures aimed at tackling the housing affordability crisis. The proposals include fiscal incentives for landlords who renew rental contracts without raising rents, but they've been firmly rejected by Sumar, the junior partner of the government. Yesterday, Sanchez announced he would soon submit a decree to Parliament containing urgent rental reform measures. The draft also includes stricter rules on seasonal and room rentals to regulate short-term letting. However, Sumar has publicly stated it will not support the measure, and its leadership criticised the package in strong terms. Vice President Yolanda Diaz called the plan a grave error and argued that it amounts to giving public money to landlords and prioritising property owners over tenants. Podemos also criticised the plans, warning they could entrench speculative behaviour rather than alleviate rent inflation. Other left-leaning MPs have also expressed disapproval. Spain and Greece reiterated their support for the full implementation of the US-backed Gaza peace plan yesterday as the two countries' leaders met in Madrid to discuss developments in the Middle East, the situation in Venezuela and bilateral economic ties. Speaking at a joint news conference after the meeting, the Greek Prime Minister said both countries backed the peace framework and called for progress towards its next phase. Sanchez, for his part, praised Greece's economic recovery after a decade-long financial crisis and said he was willing to further strengthen economic ties between the two countries. And an 80-year-old man was stopped from boarding a flight at a Tenerife airport after trying to take his dead wife through security. Staff at Tenerife South noticed the elderly man's wife was unresponsive as he pushed her in a wheelchair to board a plane. After the couple passed through security, staff checked on her and realised there were no signs of life. Within minutes, the emergency protocol was activated and numerous security agents arrived at the scene. The husband, who has not yet been identified, is said to have told investigators that his wife had died a few hours earlier. The man who was arrested following the incident cooperated with officers, and an investigation into the woman's passing remains open. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.